let's go forage for some mushrooms. But first, these are some of the projects that I'm working on right now, and I'll go through all of this stuff at the end of the video. So stick around. This area is just littered with mushrooms, and I think I found some puffball mushrooms. So these small ones right here, see, it doesn't have a stem. When I break it apart, it's all white on the inside and there's no gills. Right here, it looks like a mushroom. Oh, it's slimy. Oh, that's gross. All right, this is probably a stinkhorn or something. Let me see. Oh, yeah. It's one of those weird egg-looking things, and it's all slimy. Yeah, it's like an egg. There's like green stuff. I don't smell anything because it's probably new. But yeah, it's like, it looks like an egg, and it's gross. It's all slimy. Here's what I'm here for. See that? This is a puffball. It looks like it might be an amanita. So let's pull it up. It's a little small, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna clean it up in a little bit. We're gonna get out of here. My first job here though is to go grab some Szechuan peppercorns. Okay, so let's check this out. Check out my knife. So we're gonna cut it down the middle. And there you go. It's all white all the way through. See, you don't see any signs of gills or anything like that. So this is a edible puffball mushroom. Like, this may look like a stem, but it's not. That's really cool. I'm not 100% sure to eat it though. Because every time I like learn a new mushroom or begin to like eat a new mushroom, I make sure that I'm like 1000% sure. So I need to take pictures of this and then post it on Facebook to get some other opinions on what this might be. But based off of what I already understand about puffball mushrooms, this looks like a puffball mushroom. So I'm gonna put it in a small bag like this here, zip it up, and then bring it home. There you go. All right, I'm riding my bike over to where the Szechuan peppercorns are, and see, they're doing a lot of construction there. Where I'm gonna put my gloves on so I can pick them a lot easier because there's a bunch of spines and stuff like that, or thorns on the plant. And you can see all the peppercorns here. They're all red. There is one issue though, is that some of them seem a little too dry, you know? Like, look at all this right here. But it might still work. Let me smell it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good because there's no seeds, because the seeds already popped off and it's already dry, so I don't need to worry about bacteria growing on it. So this is actually perfect. So I'm gonna collect all of this. It smells like citrus and it smells really good. They kind of just fall off too because they're so dry. But I kind of do want to collect some of the seeds too, to see if it's possible to grow these in my backyard. So the technique that I'm using to gather these is I'm like grabbing a hold of the whole stem at the bottom here. I'm sliding my fingers up like this, and I keep a hold of them, and I put the bag underneath and I just kind of shake and they just all fall in. All right, I think I've collected enough. This is a nice bag full of it. Like, I don't need any more than this, really, to be honest. So I've got this. Now let's go look for plums. Normally this is a trail. Like, this is a trail that runs through this way, and this is another trail that runs this way. I don't think I can go around this because I swear there is a plum tree right down there. All I need to do is get down to there where the tree line is, and I'll be able to find that plum tree. I want that plum. Let's see, I might be able to go around this way, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I just gotta be careful where I'm kind of stepping. I don't want to cause any trouble. All right, good. There's like a trail that goes into the woods somewhere down over here, so I might have to cut through here. Oh, yep, this is right. This is perfect. I'm on the right track. See, this is a trail right here. This is where, see, it's right at the mouth of this trail right here. Right inside is where the plum tree is. So hopefully there are plums. If not, either I'm too late or I'm too early, and we'll figure this out. If there's no plums, I'll just have to take note and then maybe come back to this area next year a little earlier. Ooh, yes, I see them. Yes, we're in business, folks. All right, there you go. You see them right here. These look like crab apples, the ones that I've been picking, but these are plums. I'm going to see if I can pick as many as I can. All right, look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is so cool. I just went further in. Guess what I found? Look at all of that. I hit the jackpot. So I'm picking a lot of the unripe ones like this because they have no worms and stuff in them, and it doesn't seem like there's any signs of worms in them, but these actually will ripen over time. I remember years ago when I came here to pick a few, they were still all really green, and I was planning on bringing them home, just use them as slingshot ammo, actually for practice or something, but I forgot about them. I left them in my room and they ripened up to the point where they turned like purple and really soft and really sweet. So it's okay to pick them early. But from what I can tell so far, it looks like almost every single one of them have a bug or a grub that dug into the fruit. So like this right here is like a casing or something. Or I think this might actually be sugar. Yeah, but something dug into it or got damaged somehow, and then sugar from this or the sap came out to kind of close up the thing. But yeah, see? A small seed on the inside. Yeah. And it's sweet. You won't believe what I just found. It's so big. Look at this. Holy crap. This is an amanita mushroom. It's similar to the Amanita muscaria. This is like the orange variant. This is not the red one that you're used to. But look at how massive this thing is. This is my palm. Look at that. My God. This is so cool. I really want to collect this. Oh snap, there's another one over here. Look at this. Wow, this is so cool. This one's pretty big too. I really hope that no one goes by and like kicks it or break it or pick it. I want these to kind of mushroom out and grow bigger. I think that might actually be possible because they're doing construction here, and so it's a pain to come through here, and most people might not go through here. So I am going to come back tomorrow, the following day, and see if these are growing, and once they kind of mushroom out, I might pick them and bring them home. I don't really know what I might do with them, but it's just cool to have, and I just kind of want to dry them out and just to have them, you know, to collect it. This is really cool. So I might actually go through this trail and see if there's anything else to like collect or check out, but for now I'm just gonna continue collecting all the plums as much as I can, and then and then I'm gonna head on out. All right, so I've got a decent bag full. I think this is enough. I'll figure out what I'm gonna be doing with these later. So let's go do some more exploring. All right, so the mushrooms are right here. I'm going to remember to come back tomorrow and maybe the next day to see if they've grown, and I'll pick them when they've kind of bloomed out. Like especially this one right here. This one's going to be really big and it looks fat, you know. It's really cool, and I can't wait to take it. And I really hope no one else goes through here. But yeah, I picked a lot, but there's so much more that's left here. But yeah, let's go through here and see if I can find more cool stuff to forage. If I end up finding a decent oak tree, I might take it because I want to be able to use the oak tree and make myself a bow. I'm gonna keep a good lookout though, because there might actually be some edible mushrooms that are growing in here. like chicken of the woods, because this is an oak forest. Oh, that was an owl. That was a holy crap. Holy crap, that was so cool. That was a freaking owl. Like, you couldn't even hear it flap its wings. It was like silent. All the crows are freaking out now though. Wow, that was really cool. This trail here, maybe like a month ago, was filled with black raspberries. Like all of this right here, just black raspberries. So for now, I'm just gonna walk my bike in. I'm probably going to bike out in a little bit. I'm not gonna go too far off. Oh, whoa, no way. Holy crap, look at this. Look at all those mushrooms. Okay. Let's go through here. Holy crap. I don't even know what kind of mushrooms these are, but they look so cool. Holy crap. What in the world? Look at this thing. Like, this thing is massive. Look at my hand. Okay, I'm picking it. Wow. That is such a cool mushroom. I'm gonna be honest, I think this might actually be one of the most poisonous mushrooms in the world. This might be the destroying angel or something like that. It is an amanita though. See, there's a bulb here at the bottom. It's bulbous. And then there's this skirt. Huge mushroom. This thing is so cool. Look at that. Okay, there's a bunch more too. And we have some artist conch mushrooms here. Oh, and there might be some edible mushrooms over there. But first, let's check this one out. All right, this one here is also another one. I really want to bring these home. I want to bring this one home too, because I believe these shelf mushrooms, I can make a tinder out of these, like a tinder material out of these. Talk more about that later. But yeah, I kind of want to just pick these and bring them home. Look, there's another one, but there's coral mushroom over there. But yeah, let me pick all of these first. Okay, there you go. See? This is called crown tip coral mushroom. These are edible, but I've not eaten them before because I'm just scared to be honest. But I'll pick them today. I'll pick this one too. So many of these. I was not prepared to find all of this today. Look, a bunch more coral mushroom growing here. I'm going to take some pictures and stuff too and post these on Facebook, a mushroom identification page, to make sure that I have is actually crown tip coral mushroom and if it's edible. All right, I've got all these mushrooms here. That's so crazy. So I left my bike and all my stuff back there for now, and I'm just walking down through here, just to kind of scout things out, see if there's anything else to check out really, because I don't want to bring my bike along. This might be useful, but I don't want to take it right now. This right here is mullein or great mullein. See, this is all these are the flowers and then the seeds come out of that. But these leaves can be used as toilet paper. And these are also called cowboy toilet paper, and I've used them before. It actually works pretty well. But the stalk is very, very useful for a like a spindle for fire making. This is actually really good. You know what? I might be able to take it. Yeah, let's take it. I have my Clueless Bushcraft Phantom Raven knife here. I'm probably going to use a serrated knife to cut it right about here. No, a saw is probably better. There you go. There you go. Walk back, check on my bike and everything, because I have my backpack and my other stuff that's important in there. I know it's unlikely that other people are going to come through here, but still, it's better safe than sorry. Okay, all my stuff are still there. I think this is fine. I don't need to traverse any further. This stalk right here, once it dries completely, you just clean it up a little bit more. And you see how straight it is? This would be amazing as a spindle for a bow drill set, because it has this like pithy part that's really like soft. You'll get a fire going pretty easily with this. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good. Let's head on out. Okay. All right, so I'm back at the location 2 days later to pick up the mushroom. I'm here with my sister. And we're gonna probably pick some plums, but I want to know if this mushroom is still here, so let's check. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh. Holy crap, look how big it's gotten.
That's the mushroom?
Yes, this is 2 days. This is 2 days later.
Hi, that's a real mushroom?
Yes.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Is it really in the ground?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like someone just placed it there. Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look at this.
Dude, that's awesome. No fucking way, dude.
Isn't that so cool though? Like last time, it was just a bulb. It was like circular. It was like this big. So this is 2 days growth. That's crazy. This is 2 days growth. Mushroom? Yeah, this is the Mario mushroom, kind of, but it's a yellow-orange variant. So this mushroom here is called the amanita, but I'm not sure, like, the last part of it. The amanita muscaria is the one that's red. This one is the orange one. I want to film this. I want to record this. So yeah, we can do some more exploring. We're just going to go through this trail, I think. And then, yeah, once we head back out, we'll pick these mushrooms up. Here are all the plums again, and they have ripened a little bit more, so we might pick some of them later, but yeah, we're just gonna head into the woods. All right, so there's a mushroom over there. I think it's the destroying angel. I want to check it out. Ah, yeah, look at this white mushroom. Oh, there's a second one over here.
Wow,
this
dude,
one,
those are so clean.
I don't know if it is or not, but this looks like one of the most poisonous mushrooms in the world. It's called the destroying angel, and you can eat it, but you'll feel really, really sick, and then you'll feel perfectly fine for a moment, and then you die. We're just gonna leave it out on the trail for fun, and we might pick it up later. Okay, so we're heading on back now, and I believe I left the mushroom somewhere around here to pick back up. This is the coral mushroom. I'm just gonna bring it home to have. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna eat it though. Oh, what?
What?
Oh no.
What?
Was that one broken last time we were here?
No, it was not.
Oh, look at that. That's such a waste.
Yeah, but it was not broken. No, it was not.
Okay, so this one's still intact. We're good with this one. So we'll pick this one. Right, so we're gonna pick this mushroom now. Wow. Ooh, it's so top heavy. That's so cool. Look how big it is compared to my head. Look at that. It's so bulbous here at the bottom. Yeah, this is really cool. Gonna bring it home and probably just dry it and just keep it around just because it's cool. Yeah, all right, so got this one. I don't want to break it, but I'm gonna pick this one too. There you go. This one here wasn't broken like this before, so this must have happened like just recently.
Yeah.
As we were walking. But I don't really like this one as much.
Keep it for me. One for you, one for me.
Fine.
Because we can dry it, right?
Yeah. All right, so we're walking back to the van and we just found 4 more mushrooms. So here's another amanita. And this one I actually do want to pick because it has that round cap. So let's pick it. Look at
Dude, that's
that.
so cool.
That is so cool. Look at that. It's so perfect too. Yeah, and the skirt looks amazing. So there's another one here, and there's another one over there, and another one there. I'm not sure if we really need all of these. We haven't really picked.
Can I pick one? Yeah. Look at all the mushrooms. Fun, fun, fun.
That one we don't really need. This one doesn't look pretty. It's all, yeah. That one is good. That one is cool. So you can pick that one.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be my first time picking a mushroom, hey. You just hold it by the bottom like this?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, did I not pick it all the way?
No, you got it.
Because look at the bottom here.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's great.
Cool. Ah! I'm so sorry. That was a really... Sorry, I'm still...
Here is the mushroom. This thing is massive. So yeah, I have this one and I have all the other mushrooms. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to dry them out. Probably best to keep it in the sun, but I'm just afraid that like some of the squirrels will come by and eat them and stuff like that, and I don't want them to do that. So I am probably just going to hang them up in my house or something. But here are all of the plums that I picked. When they ripen, they turn a dark sort of purple color. So the red ones like this are beginning to soften up and stuff, but they're still really tart and astringent. Like the green ones, obviously, you know, they're really firm and sour. But yeah, like this red one here is really soft, but it's not. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to let this all ripen up first, and then wash, clean them and everything, and start processing them. And then I might end up making a jam or something with them. I'm going to go bring out all the other stuff and show you guys what I've been up to, basically. So lately I've kind of been in a rut, and I've had trouble starting projects because I keep thinking about what type of content I can create with the project. And then oftentimes I'm always like overthinking things, and then I end up never even starting the project, and I hate that. And so I ended up deciding to just start projects without filming it and just doing it. And then later on, I'll figure out a way to make like a video for it, like a dedicated video for it, if people want it, or I just make videos for TikTok. Let's start off with this right here. This is going to be an apple cider vinegar. So if you look at it, this has been like fermenting, I think about 3 days now. I actually just added a bunch more sugar into it, so that way the yeast and all of that can eat the sugar, because these are crab apples. Here's a whole basket of them. So there is a crab apple tree at a local park of mine. I've been going and picking all of these, and these are really good actually. Like, here is it cleaned and polished. And it's like, it's tart and there's a little bit of sweetness, but it's really good. It's not astringent at all. You don't get this dry mouth feeling. And these are perfect with like a salt pepper or a salt chili sort of dip. These are really good. I collected a bunch and I really wanted to create something with it, so I decided to make a apple cider or a crab apple cider vinegar. I've never made vinegar before, and so I'm just testing things out. And I think because this is more of a time sensitive project, because these aren't available year round, so I might put a video together for this later. But once the apple cider vinegar is done, I'll let everyone know. Otherwise, you've probably already seen this. This is my Ceylon cinnamon extract. So it's looking really good. It's really brown now, like the liquid is really dark, and it smells amazing too. I've like opened it up and smelled it, and it smells like really strong of cinnamon. It's so good. But this was canned on the 15th of August. I'm going to let this go for about a month or so, I think. So I won't open this until the 27th of September. So that, I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do with it, to be honest. I think it's mostly going to be used for like baking or just flavoring like other foods and stuff like that with a cinnamon sort of flavor. So I'll figure that out later. These two here are really cool. So these two right here, I'm making an orange cello and a lemon cello. This right here is lemon, this right here is orange. I zested 10 oranges and 10 lemons, and you can see the zest in there. But what's cool is you can see like a really thin layer of oil, like the essential oils at the top here on both of the jars. I put 151 Everclear in these. It's pretty much drawing out the flavor. And so what I'm gonna do eventually is I'm going to pour this into a larger glass container, fill it up with some water to dilute it, throw in some sugar, and that's basically it. After diluting it, it should run closer to around like the 45-ish mark. So it's still going to be really strong, but it's going to have a really nice citrus smell to it and aroma. So my cinnamon here is also filled with 151 Everclear. The vinegar though is water and sugar. And I'll talk more about that in a different video. This is the lemon zest. And what I actually do with the lemons is this right here. So these are all the zested lemons. So these don't have the skin on them, so that's why they're all white. This is salted lemons. Normally a lot of people salt like limes, but this is salted lemons. This is crammed full of all of the lemons that I used, poured in water, and then a bunch of salt. And it's salty as close as like the ocean, I think, maybe a little bit more. But essentially what I'm doing is I'm preserving these lemons, but these can be used later for a special sort of lemonade, like a salted lemonade. It's really, really good. It brings out like a really nice aroma once you sort of sun dry these, I guess. I don't know if it should be called sun dried, but essentially you do this and then you let it sit in the sun for like 30 days or so. So every day I've been bringing it out on my porch and then letting this get hit with direct sunlight throughout the entire day. And eventually it's supposed to darken, I think. I'm not really sure. Later on, the flavor is going to change, because I know that's how it is with limes. So my parents, they do it with limes, and the color changes. It turns a darker color, and it has a different aroma than normal limes. And they take like a whole lime, they put it in like a cup or something, and they mash it up and muddle it with a bunch of sugar and pour some ice and water into it to make a salted lime sort of drink, and it's really, really good. But I decided to do it with my lemons here, and so I don't know the result of this yet, so we'll figure this out. This is going to take a while, and so I'll provide you guys with some updates on TikTok and stuff like that. I'll make small updates here also on YouTube. But yeah, this is a really cool project. Now this is another project that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. So if you guys remember, I worked with a company called Bushcraft Spain for a while last year. I posted like 6 to 8 videos a month for them for several months, and then later on we kind of just got disconnected, really. You know, they stopped communicating with me, and I stopped communicating with them too. So it seemed more of like a mutual thing. I don't have anything against them really, but like there are other companies that prefer to pay me more for less amount of content that I create. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to work with Bushcraft Spain again. I will if they reach out, but for now, I want to make my own stuff, you know, that is similar to theirs. So if you guys remember the tarred rope that they had, it was probably my favorite product that they have, and still is. Actually, I really want to buy some, but I want to make my own. They say that their rope is made of hemp, but from using it, it doesn't seem like it's hemp. I feel like it's actually just twine that is tarred, but then is smoked too. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't have all the facts. But this is jute twine, so it has the same amount of like ply or something. It's 4 ply. You see 4 strands there like that, right? It's about the same thickness and all of that. And so I bought this roll, and it's about the same thing as the Bushcraft Spain stuff. This right here is pine tar. This is actually meant to be used for like horses and to be spread on their hooves or whatever, for protection, I guess. But this is pine tar, like 100% pine tar. So like the sap that's from pine trees, but that is like cooked out of like the fat wood. And it's really dark. And it looks like this. And it's very viscous, like it's almost like it won't like come out, right? But it's really sticky. So there you go. You can see that, right? It does have a smell. And it smells decent. It doesn't smell as good as what I know pine tar as, or like pine sap as, you know, like it's very aromatic. Like when you like cut a pine tree limb off and smell it, it smells really good. It smells like pine, you know. This kind of does smell like it, but it has more of a, I don't know, a machine oil smell to it a little bit, I guess. It's not bad though. It does smell natural though. But essentially, I think what I'm going to attempt, right, is to take this and sort of heat it up in a container so it's more liquidy, and then take all of this and soak it in it, and then afterwards take it out and figure out how to make this sort of like tarred rope. So I've been doing a lot of research and stuff. There's this stuff called marline, and I bought some, but it's not the same stuff as the Bushcraft Spain material, because the marline that I bought, all they did was soak some twine in some like engine oil, and it smells like engine oil. It's awesome. But like the Bushcraft Spain tarred rope, it smells amazing. It smells like it's been smoked, and it smells like pine, and it's really, really good, and I want to make it. But this is my start. I think eventually I'm going to make like pine tar myself. Like I'm gonna take fat wood, I'm going to cook it down so that I have the tar, you know, and stuff. I'll do that later, but this for now, I'm gonna do this. So this is another project I'm working on. All right, and so if you guys have watched all the way through and enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, consider subscribing, and checking out some of my merch on my Spreadshop. I also have one more announcement before I go. And I really appreciate if you have watched all the way up till this point, and if you hear about this announcement, I hope you're excited as I am, because Spreadshop, they're going to send me to Los Angeles next month, September, the end of the month. I am going to Vid Summit. Vid Summit 2022. I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. And so this is exciting because I've grown so much since last year in many different ways. Around this time last year, I wasn't really dedicated to building my YouTube audience and my YouTube content. I was more focused on TikTok at the time, because that's what everyone was kind of focused on. Everyone was kind of just blowing up left and right and building a platform on TikTok. And my roots come from YouTube. Like, I started 6 years ago on YouTube, and it wasn't until like TikTok until I actually started like building a larger platform on YouTube. And so last year when I went to Pennsylvania with Spreadshop, I didn't create YouTube content. I didn't film my vlog when I was there in Pennsylvania widescreen like I should have. I did everything like vertical because I wanted to make all the content for TikTok, and I feel like that was a mistake. In hindsight, that was a mistake, because what I should have done was film it YouTube and then cut it down and crop it for TikTok. But at the time, I didn't know how to do that, right? And so I've grown. I've learned how to do that. And so this time, when I go to Vid Summit, I am going to vlog everything and document everything in a YouTube format, and then cut it down to a TikTok format, and then kind of do a call to action for people to come over to my YouTube to watch it, you know. I'm still going to create native TikTok content, but I want to create native YouTube content that is also available on TikTok, right? I think that's the best way to kind of build my platform to actually make a living, because I can't make a living off of my TikTok videos, because my turtle video, my 2 turtle videos total, has had over like 10 million views. I've only made like I've only made like $100, maybe even $200 off of 10 million views. Imagine having 10 million views on a YouTube video. Like, I would be rolling in money right now, and I would not be concerned about how much money I'm making if I'm getting the same amount of views on my YouTube channel. And I know it's not all about money, but money allows me to do all of these things. Money allows me to share all of my like projects in my life with my fans, and be able to do stuff like this. And so like I can't discount like making money. Like I can't just not make it, you know, because it really helps. Eventually, someday, maybe in the distant future, I would be able to live strictly off of just my sustainable homestead, right? That's the goal, right? But it's not, I'm nowhere near it, you know. I've barely even started. And so, yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate everyone who understands like what I'm doing and why I'm doing everything I am. Haters are gonna hate. I try my best not to care, you know, but I do. It sucks reading the comments that I get on TikTok, and so I've decided that I'm going to read them less, if not like completely not read them, because the comments on YouTube are a whole lot better. Like, I do get hate here and there, but they're not as bad as TikTok. TikTok is like a cesspool of toxicness. It's messed up. Like, the things that you see people say to me would mess you up too, you know? So, yeah. I feel like a lot of content creators are going through the same thing as I am. Like, Brody on TikTok is taking a break. A lot of other content creators are taking breaks too from like all the crap that they're dealing with. Straw Hat Goofy, he's talked about a little bit of things too on TikTok about like the comments and people just micro analyzing every single little thing that we do, you know. But I mean, it's part of the whole content creation sort of world, I guess, you know. You're bound to get all that stuff, and you just have to figure out ways to deal with it, and people deal with it different ways. But yeah, I've rambled long enough. This video is probably going to be like 30, maybe, no, it's probably going to be like a 40-50 minute video. This is a long video, so if you've watched all the way until now, I appreciate it, and thank you. All right, so I still have my turtle, so I'm going to process it soon. It's been a while, and it's healthy, you know, it's doing well. So I'm going to figure out a way to process it and make another video on it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace out.